Hey everyone, welcome to IJustWatched, and today we're talking the Animaniacs Season 1, and we mean the new Hulu Original Season 1 of Animaniacs, the rebirthing, because this whole season is...
The remastering.
This whole season is about reminding us that, like, hey, yo, look, we died, but we're back, though. And
it's like, we've been gone since the 90s, but hey, we're back.
Yeah, but before we jump into it, I gotta hit you with the usual. Hopefully you like this video enough to hit that like button, click the subscribe to stay tuned and see more of our stuff. Hit the little bell so you see when all the shenanigans get released. With that being said, let's talk Animaniacs, the new Season 1. Don't know, of course, if you've seen the original Animaniacs series. How many seasons was it? Like 4 or 5?
I want to say 5, but I could be wrong.
I'll say something like that. I mean, the show was fun. It was amazing. It was hilarious.
It ended in 1998, I think.
Okay, but you don't know how many seasons there are? It's still on Hulu, so
that
you
makes
can
sense
check it
why
out.
it came out. They did it for 2018. Fuck.
Is that when it came out?
Well, originally they were supposed to release it for 2018, but I think it got postponed to 2020. And they talk about it in the actual one of the episodes. They're like, this was made in 2018, but
Yeah,
it won't get released until later on.
Yeah.
They talk about it in the show, so that's why.
I thought it was just like, you know how it's a process to make anything?
Yeah.
So I figured like it was like, you know, filming and getting all the animation and stuff. I think they started in 18, finished in 19, and then released it in 20 or 20. Yeah.
Because of post production for a long time.
That's what I figured.
Because
they ask goes like because they reference that talking about like we're gonna go through events and we're gonna do a catch up of everything we missed since we've been dead. However, this was done in 18, so when you see this, we're probably gonna be wrong, and then they go into it. All in all, this show's actually really good. Like, I was kind of like iffy because I was like, you know what? I'm not a huge like super fan of the original Animaniacs show.
Oh, I was.
But I loved it. I generally loved it. I love the characters, Yakko, Wakko, and Dot. And I was interested to definitely watch this, but I was still like kind of like, you know, it's not like it's super easy for them or for anyone to like, for lack of a better word, fuck this up. And they didn't. I actually love the season. There was only one episode that felt slow, and it was the Russian one. It just felt off. Like it just. Because everything else was so funny and enjoyable, that was the only one that kind of dragged. Other than that,
you essentially get that from any cartoon shows. Like you get amazing episodes, and then every once in a while you get like one that's like, it's not. This one's not very memorable and stuff.
Yeah,
so
no.
It's expected to have at least one. You didn't expect the whole entire season to be great, but
but I mean, in the sense, I was saying that in the sense where it was super easy for this whole season to be trash.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because I mean, in a sense, they even in the show. They talk about it being like a reboot. They're like, this is technically a reboot, but we're still continuing from where we left off.
Yeah, so technically it's the season 1.
And they talk shit about a lot of reboots.
Oh yeah. Including themselves.
Including themselves.
And they make mad references. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, one of my favorite parts, I'm just gonna jump into it. And I'm not a huge anime person. I love me some anime. I really do.
I'm trying to get more into anime. I
do like some of it, and let me rephrase, I do love some of it, alright? And I'm not talking about just my classics like DBZ, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon, alright? I'm into some new shit too, ladies and gentlemen. But with that being said, there is about 10 seconds of fucking beautifulness when you see Wakko, Yakko, and Dot look like anime characters. I was like, bro, tell me why Yakko looked like fucking Goku going Super Saiyan. I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. And I love the fact that Wakko just got fat.
Wakko's just fat, bro. He's just a fat boy.
All the snacks, bro.
You know, all the snacks is packed, man.
and Dot just looked bad too. Like they just going to work, and the scene and the design of it was, for one, it was beautiful, it was badass, it was hilarious.
You know how many times I rewatched that just the scene itself?
Yeah,
I rewinded it 5 times just to watch it in its glory.
Because I mean, when we watched it, I was like, bro, we gotta watch that again, and we ran it back twice. So we watched it 3 times at one moment. So I was just like, this is. For one, it was hilarious, but it was just like, holy shit. Like, that could be a whole... It also reminded me of, what is it? The Lunatics? Is that the name of the show?
Lunatics.
Yeah, with Bugs Bunny, Tasmanian Devil, Lono, like, when they were superheroes.
They even referenced that in the show.
So it reminded me of that, in a sense, and I was like, that was a great show. So I was like, man, I'd like to see something like that. Or bring back the Lunatics or something, because that was interesting. Especially with today's audience being us. I like the way they reference the past characters. Like, how come we didn't see them right away? Or how, like... Almost this season was kind of like a giant pilot in the sense of if this does well, we can start bringing other characters back from back in the day. I liked how everything they did was like almost strictly a modern reference, and then you get your Pinky and the Brain moments where most of their stuff was in the beginning was like past references mixed with modern references. Like I just like the I don't know, the dynamic of it was really well. I really liked it. I like the fact that they kept the basic design of the characters the same.
It's just honestly
touched up and clean.
Yeah, it's just retouched up with like.
It looks like high def now.
It's literally what it is. It's high def. It's almost ultra HD, and then that's literally what they were trying to do.
Yeah, and
we don't get that. We don't get that grainy, you know.
Exactly.
That grainy TV.
But I was like, when they saw the new head of the studio, the lady, I was like, who the hell is that?
Oh yeah.
But then they explained it.
Yeah, he's retired. You know,
Yeah.
He's gone.
I was like,
well, you got a portrait of him in the background, so
Yeah.
I see he was a very important character.
So just stuff like that.
You get little differences here and there. I think the major difference from, other than the fact that it's being remastered, that it was remastered and now it looks like very high def, very ultra HD. The biggest, I think to me, the biggest difference in this whole entire show is that since the audience now is older, they are not shy of pushing boundaries and pushing like.
Oh yeah.
Like they talk mad shit about a lot of people in the show, and they're like, like back in the day, like if you watch the old ones, it's very like subtle.
Yeah.
And like if you don't get it, you're like whatever. But now it's like because the audience is older, they even talk about it. It's like we gotta entertain the dads from they used to grow up watching us, but have it relevant for the little kids,
Exactly.
But now like this one, the big difference is that they push boundaries on this one. They go above and beyond, basically talking mad shit.
It was good though, and it worked. It wasn't just like it wasn't just there to be.
It wasn't enough to be an adult cartoon, but enough for basically
for adults to enjoy.
It did its job. It really, in a sense, it did its job. It got us back into watching it and actually liking it and not hating it, which could have happened. Easily could have been like trash, major trash.
I like how the intro is almost parallel to the original with obvious like changes, but nothing crazy. So I did like that, and I love the fact that Wakko is salty as fuck still towards Yakko because he references it multiple times throughout the season. About homeboy had his what's the name of the song? Yakko's.
He had the states one, like the capital one, and he had the countries of the world.
The countries, Yakko's countries of the world, and Wakko just didn't quite clearly has not let it go
at all.
And we're both like, bro, you got a movie though.
You got the title of the movie is called Wakko's Wish. You had a whole movie.
You had a whole movie
based off of you. Like granted,
your brother, bro.
Like your brother and your sister were there, but it was more centered on your ass.
Exactly. But it was just funny to see, like in the background, you just see him just
salty ass
closing
man,
his
bro.
fist. I was like, oh shit.
Like, bro, calm down. And then he had like his moment of shy, and he just gave up. And I was like, tanto pedo pa chica aguado,
yeah, bro. Like all this moaning and groaning, and you had it. You're just like, nah, it's not for me.
It's not for me. I give up, bro. Get the fuck out. That's why you trash.
Yeah, that's why. You know what? Bring in my real homie. But now look, I didn't have any kind of like crazy expectations. I just please let it be good.
It's more like a fear, but
yeah, it was like just please let it be good.
Yeah, wishful thinking, like just wishing.
I was like, oh please, let me at least be able to watch it, And then watching it, I was like, I killed it when I was like, oh,
rewatch it again.
Great. I was like, hold up, I love this. Where's season 2?
So we haven't gotten a date for season 2 yet.
No.
But they did say that they are having two new seasons. The season 1 already dropped on Hulu.
Yeah.
Watch it if you have it. And the second season, I'm pretty sure they'll probably give us an announcement sometime this year. Soonish. I mean, they're probably still also animating that one as well, or post production at least.
Something, yeah. But it's funny because you can see in the intro there's a contract with Def. It says season 1, season 2, and they all signed.
It says 2 new seasons, and there you go. So I think, like you said, this season was a pilot.
I truly enjoyed it. Like you said, if you haven't seen it, it's definitely worth a watch. It is not. It's 12 episodes, 13 episodes.
12 episodes.
It's like 13 episodes. 20 minutes, burn through them. They're hilarious. Definitely like it. Excited to see more. I'm interested to see what else, because not everything that gets brought back is done well. As we've seen with the Disney Star Wars trilogy, this was done great though. This right here is done great.
Oh, this man is carrying the whole entire franchise in his back.
All right,
and then we get a reboot for this show right here. Hopefully that goes well, because I know Netflix made a reboot for She-Ra.
Yeah.
I personally love that fucking show. I really did. I enjoyed it a lot.
Haven't seen it yet.
It's really great.
But
we also get Transformers brought back as an anime. So.
And I hear that's great too.
That's really.
And they're about to drop another piece. All in all, ladies and gentlemen, we liked it. Let us know your thoughts. Have you seen it? You're gonna see it down below. Comparing it to the original, how did it stand for you? Are you okay with it? Down below, let us know. Comments, questions, concerns, requests. We love to hear from you. Till next time, stay safe, be well. Adios.
Goodbye.